what's happened in my past and how like things have led up onto how I've gotten up to YouTube. So in 2007, November something, I was born, and I was born in a small apartment in Maryland. That's the place where I only spent like 6 months in. Then I moved to another house, which was our house, which we lived in for a year. And then now I live where I live now, and I've lived here for almost 10 years of my life. When I started elementary school, I wasn't the popular kid. I was one of the kids that didn't go to preschool, but knew a whole lot of stuff. I was kind of like a nerd back then. And I was bullied like all up until 4th grade, but we'll get into that later. When this was happening, I didn't have any friends to back me up. Because like I said, I was not the popular type. So nobody would really like try to defend me or anything. So while this was happening, it just kept going on and going on. And only towards the middle of kindergarten, I made my first friend. He was the popular kid that time. He was the kid I wanted to be. Let's call him Alex. He was somebody that was like a trendsetter for kindergarten. He was quiet and smart. And I was friends with him all the way into the 2nd grade. But in the 1st grade, we were in the same class again. But this time, we were literally, it felt like miles away because we were on the other side of the class. So I didn't get to talk very much. I was a quiet kid back then. And I was still getting progressively bullied at school. I didn't tell anybody about it. I just dealt with it. I thought it was a normal, everyday thing for my life. And plus, at that time, I was starting to play Black Ops 1 and moving on to BO2. But while I was getting bullied, like the bigger ones, like the more popular kids started to bully me too. Not my friend. Not my friend. He actually started to stick up for me. But then, at the very end of 2nd grade, he moved, I don't even know where. So, no, it was at the end of 1st grade, he moved out of nowhere. So I didn't have any friends at the time. I tried making friends, but I was too shy to make any. I didn't want to be embarrassed or laughed at when I tried to make a friend. So, all through 2nd grade, I was just isolated away from everybody else. Still being a nerd and everything. I was like the kid that aced all the tests and just sat in the back of the room, pretty quiet. But then, at the beginning of 3rd grade, I started making more friends and started to be more popular. I had about 6 friends at the very end of 3rd grade. So I was pretty good right at that time. I also had just made my first actual best friend that I knew wouldn't move. Or so I thought. He wouldn't move yet. No. And I didn't know he would move until the beginning of 4th grade, which I met my 2nd best friend. Somebody who went, another one of my friend Alex's friends. Alex is not his real name, it's just made up name. Also, Julian here was my friend at the time, but we just did small chat on the bus because we never had to see each other in school. Maybe 1 year at recess. Like, we used to hang out, but like that was for a short period of time. And plus, during recess, I always sat at the pavilion where nobody else went, and that's where I tried to make more friends. But this is in second grade, right? This is in elementary school. And then at the beginning of fourth grade, also, I made another one of my friends, which I knew would probably stick up for me at any time. We played together a lot. Not gonna say any names, but yeah, we were really good friends, and we just had each other's back like all the time. And he was not bullied. He would normally stick up for me for being bullied. And at this time, I just started playing PS4, so, and at that time, I also, after I made my first couple friends online, one of them I got more distant from, and then he started to cyberbully me, and I did not enjoy that at all. I ended up just blocking him and blocking all of his messages off, and yeah. But now in 5th grade, I made more friends than I thought I would ever have in my life. In my videos, I've played with the two ones you probably know the best, Gavin and Parker. Oh, and Robbie. Robbie's not my friend too. They are all like my friends I can tell something to that wouldn't tell anybody else. And as well as a couple online friends I trust a lot, and I began to get more distant from them. I began to get farther away from PS4 at that time, and I also played a lot on the computer, so I had a lot of computer friends as well. But I didn't have any mics. I used to use game chat. I used to play with my 5 brothers a lot too. And just so you know, I'm 11 and I'm the youngest. So yeah. It was pretty hard for me growing up because I had to sleep. Because I had to sleep with either my older brother or with all my older brothers at one point upstairs in my house. And one night I fell right off the bed right onto my chin. It hurt so bad, so then I moved downstairs to sleep. But that's off topic. So now where I am, all my brothers have moved away. My sister has too, and I'm the only child at the house. But there's a good thing about that. I'm the only one who really gets money spent on, and I have a dog to have my best company too. His name is Blue. I might do a video about him here soon. It depends. So yeah, I'm good. That's part of my school life. I'll see you guys in the next broadcast.